Now, there's growing evidence that the recent violence in Burma is turning into a broader religious conflict. Human rights campaigners fear that the Muslim community is being systematically targeted in a series of episodes of ethnic cleansing. The latest incident has come in the town of Chok Pyu, where Muslim residents appear to have been driven from their homes. Satellite images before and after the attack by mobs with petrol bombs and wooden clubs show the utter devastation that has reduced the area to ashes. Our Asia correspondent John Sparks is one of the first journalists to reach the destroyed area of Chok Pyu and sent this exclusive report.
The earth is scorched and the air is acrid, and street after street has been reduced to rubble. The world in disarray in a town called Chok Pyu. It looks like a massive bomb hit this place, and the destruction is really shocking. The residents of this district were Muslims from Burma's Kaman ethnic group, and 10,000 of them made this place their home. But they fled in fishing boats 2 weeks ago, taking only what they could carry. They're called tin boxes in Burma. They're metal chests that people put their valuables in, like clothes and jewelry and important documents. And there are hundreds of these things scattered along the roads here. Local Buddhists, also known as the Rakhine, searched through the dust for anything of value. But they told us they're not to blame for the destruction. What happened here?
The Muslims burnt their own houses and then they ran away. The whole neighbourhood went up.
Everyone we spoke to said the same thing.
They started burning their own houses so they could accuse us of doing it.
Animosity between Buddhists and Muslims runs deep, and there has been much violence of late between the Rakhine and another Muslim group, the Rohingya, and many worry that this conflict is spreading. Increasingly now, observers and critics are accusing the local Buddhists, the Rakhine, of ethnic cleansing, and scenes like these suggest that they're right. This community of Muslims, has been eradicated. It has been wiped from the face of the earth. Leading Buddhists point out that 100 Rakhine homes were also burnt, their occupants currently living in this monastery. And the abbot told me the Muslims had planned it all along.
They burned their houses and Rakhine ones too, because they know the aid agencies will resettle them. It's happened in the past. The NGOs helped them. They wanted this to happen.
We wanted to talk to the Muslims of Chok Pyu, so we travelled north to a remote group of islands and found 80 vessels and their human cargo, the boat people of Burma. How many people are living on the boat?
15.
15 people, right. Conditions are cramped and food is scarce, but no one wants to return to Chok Pyu. I asked them what happened there.
A car drove into the neighbourhood and the people inside threw petrol bombs on the houses. The wind carried the fire everywhere, so we ran to the boats in the harbour.
She said they tried to return to their homes the next morning, but back on shore, things got worse.
100 men with swords and knives ran after us, trying to kill us. We panicked and we climbed on the nearest boat we could find.
Still, some boats were stranded by the tide that morning, and fishermen, Pla Mint, said they had to wait.
They stoned us and used slingshots, and we used slingshots back. But at 4 in the evening we got away.
A frantic escape has brought little comfort. There are 4,000 refugees here, some living on the boats, others under palm-leaved lean-tos erected on shore, and it is a desperate scene. These people don't have proper drinking water, and Pla Mint says he wants out.
I want to sail to another country, but I don't have enough petrol and rations at the moment.
You realise that the Malaysians, the Bangladeshis, they don't want you. They don't want refugees from Burma.
I can't help it. Life would be easier there compared to this place. We just want somewhere safe to live.
A police source told us more than 20 died in Chok Pyu, but no one seems sure. And the destruction has been met with official indifference. A few days ago, the opposition leader, Aung San Suu Kyi, said there was nothing she can do. But without leadership and dialogue, this conflict will spread. John Sparks, Channel 4 News, Chok Pyu, Burma.